As I stood there, looking at the frozen, solid, frost-bitten banana in my hand, I couldn't help feeling both grateful at my good fortune, but also disappointed that I'd let down a client. And once I was home safely, I pondered, would I have shown the same trust to my fellow man that was shown to me that night? And I also wonder, what would you have done? The plan was very simple. All I was going to do was travel from Bradford, yes, I live in Bradford, I'm not doing anything wrong, to Twyford, a 205-mile trip. The Friday evening, I'm celebrating a birthday with a friend of mine. The following day, the Saturday, a 65-mile leisurely trip to Whittlebury. I'm speaking after dinner at a corporate event there. Now, what could possibly go wrong? In a word, snow. Do you remember Saturday, the 18th of December 2010? That was the day when it snowed, and snowed, and snowed, and snowed, and snowed some more. The roads were treacherous. I left Twyford at 10:47 in the morning, and it took me 25 hours and 52 minutes to get home. It took me 8 hours to get to Bicester, and Bicester was only 40 miles away from Twyford. It's 7 o'clock at night, and it's obvious that I'm not going to make it to my gig. So I'm going from hotel to hotel, no room. I go to a service station, and the man there suggests that I try the Whittlebury Hotel. I arrive at the Whittlebury Hotel, and at reception, well, even though I have no wife, baby, donkey, and no wise men in tow, still no room at the inn. But the owner makes me an offer. No, not a stable, not hay or a manger. He offers me a pillow, a blanket, and some space on the ballroom floor for the night, free of charge. I accept. It's the Saturday before Christmas. There are Christmas parties in the hotel in full swing. All the rooms are full. But by the end of that night, there's about 70 people sleeping on the ballroom floor and in the corridors. The following morning, I go to the car. There on the seat is the banana that I bought the day before, fresh. It's frozen, solid and bruised, and I couldn't help feeling grateful for that ballroom floor, because I wondered what would have happened to me if I'd have slept in the car that night. I make my way home, and thankfully the journey home is uneventful. But when I get home, I thought, I wonder what I would have done. I wonder if I would have shown the same trust in my fellow man as the Whittlebury Hotel did. I mean, if you saw a complete stranger who needed help, would you open the doors to your home to them? Would you let them in? And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, of course I would. But would you? I mean, social experiments have been carried out, and they found that even though there are people on the street asking for help, people just walk on by. So what would you have done? I know what the owner of the Whittlebury Hotel would have done. And to me, he was an inspiration. He carried out an act of kindness, a random act of kindness. And that's what I've done ever since. From time to time, I carry out random acts of kindness. And I'm going to challenge you this week to carry out some random acts of kindness. Do you know a neighbour, maybe a pensioner nearby, who would appreciate maybe a couple of hours of company? Maybe even cook them a meal. Why not buy somebody a bunch of flowers, a complete stranger, buy them a bunch of flowers? I wonder what would happen. Do you know what's happened to me? It's amazing how many random acts of kindness occur to me. And if the same happens to you, and I'm telling you this much, I bet it will, just be grateful for them. So this week, carry out as many random acts of kindness as you possibly can, even if it's just smiling to a stranger as you walk by them on the street. Oh, and by the way, as for the banana, 3 days later it was cremated, and we scattered the ashes over a Fife's delivery van. The driver, he was livid. Until next time, stun the world. Be astonishing.